I want to apologize for the long wait. I fell down some stairs while moving into my new apartment, and I broke my leg. So my doctor put me on some pain medication. And I did do a lot of writing during this time, but once I got off the meds and looked at the work that I did, it was just awful because it made no sense at all. So I'm guessing that my doctor put me on some pretty powerful stuff. But now I no longer need the meds and my leg is getting better, so it's time to start banging out these videos once again. And I would also like to say that this channel is now receiving so many comments and messages daily that it's starting to get very hard to read and reply to all of them. And that makes me sad, as I like to reply to every single one of you. But don't worry, as I still spend at least 15 to 30 minutes every morning going through the comments, and I do try my best to reply to as many of you as I can. Now lately we have been talking a lot about England and UFOs, and I just recently stumbled upon an article that I found to be very interesting. Not that long ago there was a Freedom of Information request by the people of England about UFOs and aliens, and they did release some very interesting information. The British government stated that in the past 2 years their police officers have responded to 8 mass UFO sightings, and in March of 2016 they were even sent to investigate an alleged alien abduction, and they were told by quite a few eyewitnesses that a UFO did land in Marston Park around the exact same time, and this location is really close to where this alleged alien abduction had taken place. Then in 2016, in October, a retired police officer was outside when he saw something very odd in the sky, and he couldn't figure out what it was, so he ran into his house, grabbed his binoculars so he can get a better look, and he couldn't believe what he was looking at. He claimed that this craft was triangular in shape, had a greenish glow, and there also appeared to be a lot of smaller red lights on the bottom of this craft, and he was just so amazed by what he was looking at, he called up a UFO investigator named Gary. So Gary grabbed his camera and he went to this location as fast as he could, and he filmed it. And this footage does appear to be very interesting, making many wonder, could this UFO actually be extraterrestrial in origin, or maybe some sort of top secret government aircraft? Then in September of 2017, a police helicopter captured a very strange object flying just in front of it, and this footage caused a lot of debate after it was released to the public. Now these Freedom of Information requests are great, as sometimes the government does respond and they give their citizens some answers, but I'm sure there were a heck of a lot more than 8 UFO sightings over Britain over a 2-year period. Now England has some very amazing and credible UFO encounters, and many believe that a phantom island known as High Brazil may have something to do with all these UFOs and alien abductions. High Brazil is an alleged island just off the west coast of Ireland, and it has been on a lot of the world's most trusted maps from about 1325 all the way up to the early 1800s, and many believe that it was a place where an ancient, very advanced race lived, or they still do. Now many people have claimed over the centuries that they could see this island, but they could never actually get there. One of the most famous cases comes from a sea captain named John in 1674. John claimed that not only did he and his men see this island, but 4 of them were able to spend the entire day there. And these 4 men claimed that High Brazil was filled with huge black rabbits, and they also encountered a wizard who lived in a huge castle all by himself. But many sailors, and just people in general, did not believe one word of their story, as no one else has ever been able to get onto this land, although many have claimed throughout the centuries to have actually seen it. One of the most famous UFO sightings of all time, the Rendlesham Forest encounter, which I have covered before, involves High Brazil, and this UFO sighting did happen in England. Now I'm not going to cover the story again, since I've already covered it, but after a man named Jim touched his craft, he claimed that he was given information in binary code, and this information states that this UFO was here on a recon mission, and they were ordered to look at the island of High Brazil. Now there are a lot of people on this earth way more interested in High Brazil than Atlantis, as many do believe that this island really does exist and it is inhabited by some very advanced people. As to who or what they are, we can only imagine. Until next time, this is Paranormal Junkie. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.